pretty good day today, right? Aduro is breaking out. It's at all-time high. And it's catching a lot of attention from traders. The company is presenting to institutions right now, right before the commissioning of the pilot. But we gotta have an honest conversation. I told my friend the other day that the only reason why we're not talking about Aduro stock price reaching $1,000 per share is because it's not at 100 right now. If it was at 100, well, it's just a 10x. 10x, tell somebody 10x, it's not embarrassing. It's not over promotional, right? It's a 10x. A lot of people use it. 10x. And from $10 or $12 to $1,000, that's 100x. That's embarrassing. That's embarrassing. And the same thing goes for the analysts. The analyst has a price target of $48, right? He's not going to embarrass himself and say the price target should be 200, 300, or 1,000. But when the stock price is at 100, at 150, he will have no problem putting a price target of 300, 500. It's always how it works. And so this video here, I suggest you watch this video by Stock Research Weekly. The link to it is in the description below, and it's a 36-minute video. What I appreciate about this person, and by the way, Stock Research Weekly, I don't know who you are, but if you are interested, email me, and I would like to do an interview with you on my podcast, how you did your research, how you found the company, because your work is pretty impressive. But going back to this video, what I am impressed about with this video is that this person had the balls to be bullish, because if you recall, there was a report done by another shareholder that had different scenarios of number of recycling units, 25, I think it was 50, 75, something like that. I don't know the middle, what exactly was that. And then this price target that I have on my head was the top price target based on 75 recycling units, particular multiple, and then the stock price would be $758. And so the individual in this video said, which is what I said before, is that 75 units is not enough. It's a joke. 75 units. The world is going to need thousands. The world is going to need thousands of these units to make a dent. Because honestly, if Aduro has the recycling technology, well, putting 75 units is not solving anything. Okay, so what's the point of having this technology? So if 758 is a stock price on the high end with 75 units, what should the stock price be with thousands of units, right? And I'm talking 5-10 years down the road. If you have thousands of units all over the world, what should the stock price be? Well, you can do the math. I don't know, 10,000 per share, 70,000 per share, whatever. And so if that's the goal, which is absolutely achievable if Aduro has the solution, right? Then what should the stock price be trading today? Definitely not $12, right? Definitely not $12. I mean, let's just use $10,000 per share 10 years from now. What would somebody be willing to pay today for that stock to to get to that level? $100 per share? Well, $100 per share would be still 100x, right? Because 100,000, 10,000. So probably even $100 per share is not enough for that type of upside that you have, right? But we're afraid. We're afraid to talk about this. We're afraid to talk about a price target of $1,000 or something like this because it's embarrassing. We don't want to be embarrassed. But when the stock goes to $100, oh, many people are going to be talking about it. Okay, and as you know, right now, Aduro had a press release recently talking about the conferences that they are attending, but also the company hired three media companies to bring retail awareness. So I suggest there's this one company called Wolf Financial. This guy is the founder of Wolf Finance. I suggest you go Google him, listen to some of the interviews, and you will learn he knows a lot of ETF managers, including Cathie Wood, very close to Cathie Wood. They're going to start doing the work this month, exposing it to these types of people, while other institutions are learning about it, while the pilot is almost done. Because right now, we are still at this stage where those that did the research know that pilot is going to work. It's not an issue. But the majority of people are watching. And when the pilot works the way we know it's going to work, sky's the limit. I don't know how high can it go. 3 billion market cap, 1 billion, 5, anything goes. Because then the world will know this is the solution to one of the biggest problems of our humanity. Okay? And also, what do you think is going to happen when one of these big collaborators, because they're waiting for the pilot, by the way, guarantee you that. One of these collaborators say, the pilot works, let's go with the unit. Now you have a huge name behind it saying, this technology works, we're building a commercial unit. Do you want to be out of shares at that point? Let me know in the comments below.